Hi everyone, it's Siobhan here. You'll be pleased to know that there are no challenges today that you have to worry about, but I really wanted to do a mindset video, which is a challenge when you think about it, because sometimes you just need to really get your head straight when you're in this game. And even if you've already been investing in properties for months, a year, maybe a few years, sometimes you need to check back with yourself and just come into your zone again, just reset and start again. So, what I wanted to talk to you about is starting small. I tell all coaching clients and everyone who's new to property to start small initially, especially if you haven't got any experience in even buying your own residential home. Just the actual purchase process within itself, buying the properties, knowing who you need to speak to, knowing which solicitors that you need to be acting on your behalf will sometimes that's determined by the lenders that you're using to buy your properties and things like that, because it can get a little bit complicated if you're not familiar with it. It is best to start small. So I always recommend everyone starts with a baby buy to let. There's a saying about eating a little bit every day or eating maybe once a year. And I can't remember the exact words if I'm completely honest with you, but based on that, which one would you prefer? Finding a massive deal, yes, it's going to be more lucrative. Yes, it will probably make you more money, but how many little deals are you missing out on in between finding your big deals? There's nothing wrong with buying little buy to let properties, and I think a lot of people are put off by, not put off, but they're more interested in going straight in for HMOs and straight in for developments and massive like pub conversions, for example. And all that does, if you don't know the basics, is it sets you up for failure. Property is risky. It is risky. I'm not here to pretend and say, it's a guaranteed way of making money. It's about knowing what the risks are and knowing how to manage them. That's what property is. It's knowing how to manage those risks. So if you're new, relatively new, and you're trying to do like a pub conversion, I've come across people who have, for example, they've come into some inheritance. And because they've come into a large amount of money, they've gone and they've done a large project and they had no idea what they were taking on. Just because you've got a large amount of money, what that potentially means is that the risk is higher and you've got a lot more to lose. So be smart and don't be afraid to have a buy to let or a mini HMO or a 5 bedroom HMO. You don't have to go all in, especially when you're, because at the end of the day as well, everybody wants our money, and I'm going to speak about that more or later down the line. Throughout this process, not many people are working in your favor, especially with no fee, especially without a fee. Everybody wants your money. So if, like I said, and I can't say this, I can't place enough emphasis on this enough, if you do not know the basics, if you are inexperienced, don't be afraid to, one, reach out to me or David, but number two, don't be afraid to just do a buy to let. Don't be afraid of it at all. There's no harm in it. And that's what I want to leave with you today. It's just a mindset thing, and don't compare yourself to other people. And I think that's where a lot of investors go wrong. They hear about all the fancy pants deals that other people are doing and how they're getting on. Maybe they're buying, 10 plus properties a year. One, you don't know what their reality is. And two, so what, that's their race. What are you doing? So concentrate on you and your strategy. And, I hope I've really drilled in. Start small and don't be ashamed to start with a buy to let or a few buy to lets. If you've got a large sum of money, maybe you could buy 3 or 4 buy to lets rather than one big conversion. How was that looking? So I just wanted to leave you with that. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will be back with another one tomorrow. Bye.